Alright, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the podcast. If it's your first time, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you guys tapping in. But today's episode is going to be why most people stay stuck. But obviously, we're going to start off with B's relationship segment.
And it never bores. Never bores. Check out the new Waggle gear, folks. Not sponsored, but wanna be. Waggle.
Well, nothing really crazy.
B thinks girls can't get pregnant just because they say so.
That is a problem.
We were all young once, though.
I hung out with this model. Did I show you guys the model I hung out with?
I didn't see the model.
Don't know if you showed me the model.
Can we get the model pulled up on the screen, please?
Yeah. Show me right here. And if you like the model,
click and subscribe.
No, so we hung out. It was an impulsive decision. We hung out, and then we went to church 2 days after we hung out. And then I was supposed to see her last night. I may or may not have late because I didn't really want to.
why was it? Because of the stupid decisions you had made the night prior?
No, I just wanted to go to the gym. That's... So
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. She's, Filipino?
I think so. Something like that.
Something like that. Which he was shocked to find out was an Asian country.
Yeah. But it's nothing really...
He's cute, folks. That's really where it ends.
A lot of brain, no brawn, you know. Or something like that.
This is Blake. He's one of the artists here. He's also my nephew. You can check him out at Beyond Canvas. He's chiming in today for his first time. You can get him at Beyond Canvas on his Facebook. You plug yourself.
Yeah. So Beyond Canvas, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok is lucid_tattoo_Blake. I post a lot of funny stuff, some informational stuff, and then some artwork and whatnot. We got B helping me with that, and obviously the shop helping with that. So I appreciate that big time.
Oh, I'm a double dipper.
Did you double dip?
Oh, he's a double dipper.
Jesus, you got 4 of them fuckers in there. Look like a
fucking
chipmunk.
gopher over here. Yeah, you should see what he can do with your nuts. Okay, I don't pull out either, do I, B? So anyhow, let's go, because there's a lot to talk about today and a little time to do it. I gotta get the tattoo in here.
Long story short, just hit up Instagram. That's all I gotta say. Mm-hmm. But so we're gonna do. People are stuck and they don't even know that they're stuck. So there's some things no one really tells you is being stuck. It doesn't mean you're broken or lazy or failing. It just means that
You're stuck.
you're stuck. It doesn't mean you're not doing enough. Doesn't mean that you're not creative or doing anything. It just means like you're plateauing or stuck, and you need to make a change. Nothing changes if nothing changes. That's the quote of the day.
Yeah, nothing changes if nothing changes. So to piggyback on that one, a lot of people don't know, my viewers out there don't know, I'm a recovering drug addict. And when I first got sober 20 plus years ago from drugs, 23, 24 years ago from drugs, people asked me how I did it, and I kept saying to them, I had tried everything and nothing had worked, so I figured I'd try something different.
Yep.
You know, and it's the difference that makes the difference. And you can't get anywhere. Nothing gets better without an ass kicking or a refining.
Nope.
And I challenge you viewers that if you're feeling stuck, you push the envelope a little bit to see how far you could push it and break the scab off, rip the Band-Aid off and go, because nothing good comes without hard work.
Yeah, being stagnant is just not it, you know? I mean, you can get complacent so easy. I mean, I was at the bank for 5 years only because it was easy. It was convenient. I worked from home. You know, I had decent benefits, but like inside I was destroyed. Working corporate was awful. Changing managers every 3 months was awful. Having a corporation down your neck was awful. And, you know, it took getting so depressed that I just didn't want to be around anymore for me to make that change. I had to hit a mental rock bottom for that to happen.
To piggyback on that too, comfort people think being comfortable is a good thing, which really is not. That's when you start feeling the plateau, and if you're comfortable, you're never going to want to change or even grow. Like for me, that's why I quit my job, because I was getting comfortable in the day trading and this real estate stuff just wasn't getting any better. So I quit the job, and then lost 15 bands the day of quitting my job, and everything went down from there. But now it's going back up. Now everything's becoming better.
There's no going up without going down.
Exactly. Everyone's going to hit a rock bottom to realize what the fuck you need to do to do what you need to do. And another thing is also, time is not on your side. One thing I don't like is when people say, I'm still young, I have time, I'll look at it later. Or when people say, oh, I'll start at the beginning of the year, the next month, next week, on Monday.
Yeah.
Why
don't
not start
do
it
your
now?
New Year's resolutions and shit. That's so stupid. Just start it
Start
starts
this
now.
There is no time that needs to get wasted, because at the end of the day, we're all going to die. There's two things in life that's guaranteed: taxes and death.
Yep.
I mean, not for me, tax.
Well, death and taxes is what they say, but yes, that's the only guarantees in life. What I'm learning as I'm encroaching this middle ageness is time speeds up dramatically fast, like overwhelmingly fast, the older you get. And if you don't seize these opportunities and these moments to fucking make these changes, and you just go sit on the couch, or you go have another beer, or you go smoke another joint, or whatever, and you really don't apply any of these things, you just leave it in thought, I find that I get more anxious. I start to have anxiety. I start to get depressed. It really weighs on me, because I know that my time is half over. Nobody lives on this planet forever. Mm-hmm. And when you put stuff off till tomorrow, which should have been done today, you're only robbing yourself of yesterday. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You can't wake up one day and get rid of depression, or wake up one day and have discipline, or have confidence. Or
no, you grow it.
You just can't magically get motivated. You have to learn those little things that make you motivated or make you more disciplined. If that's even just waking up 10 minutes earlier than you usually do, or going to the gym for just going to the gym.
Yeah, don't even work out. Just show the fuck up in the morning and drink your coffee in the parking lot. It's a start.
That's a start.
It's a start. Getting up in the morning's a start.
And having a routine too. That's one thing that I've been struggling with, having a routine.
Dude, it's the doom scrolls in the morning for me. Wake up at 8, I can go to the gym. No, I'm gonna doom scroll.
That could
for 2
actually
hours.
be that could be for me when I wake up in the morning.
I would not be able to handle that. I'd have anxiety.
No, it does give me anxiety, because you're getting forced to all the political shit, all the negative shit. It's like watching the fucking news first thing when you wake up. It's awful.
Me.
Like, I actually started reading a book.
That's
good for you. That's good.
Move.
If I'm at home, the first thing I do in the morning, besides let my dogs out, is I grab my Jesus' Words in Red and my Bible, and I read a little bit, and I pray right away and start my day. If I'm over at my lady's house, I usually get up and I'll go downstairs and just turn on the radio to something just chill. Turn on her. She's got a Google, not Alexa.
Google Home.
Yeah. So it's like, hey Google, but
please listen into everything I'm doing.
Yeah, we're learning how to become friends, me and this Google thing. But I'll just turn on some jams, dude, and I make breakfast and just relax my morning away. And she works from home, so I'm allowed to go downstairs and actually see her and stuff in the morning, which is really nice, and have a little bit of morning with my partner, which is really rad. So I like to start my morning gentle
but positive.
And positive, ready to focus on these things for the day. And like her and I have already messaged about like what we're going to focus on tonight to tackle things in our life that just progress us forward. Because again, sitting stagnant, we could sit down and just watch movies all night, or we could go out to the bar like everybody fucking else does and have beers all night, or we could go hide behind our snowboard in a half pipe all night, But is it taking the time for our relationship and our future to focus on that too is super rad, because it's refining and we're ever changing, our kids are ever changing, life is ever changing, your life is ever changing, your woman's kids' lives are forever changing, you're a kid yourself, your life is forever changing, especially right now. So I think not getting caught up in that moment, the easiest way to get caught up in the moment is not keeping a focused pipeline. So like when I wanted to open the tattoo shop when I was younger, and I wanted to start becoming more successful and get out of the street life and out of these other things. I started to focus on a pipeline of success, of where I was going to be, what I was going to do to get there, and nothing was going to fucking stop me. And I wanted to use something to fuel the motivation. So what I used to fuel the motivation was everything negative. Everything negative got turned right into fucking nuclear energy. I do have some anxiety after all these years because of it, but I used all that negative shit of you shouldn't do it, you can't do it, why would you do it? It's just easier. Go work at this shop instead. You know, and I would have never have met you. You probably wouldn't have the career you're starting off now if I was working for a different shop. We definitely wouldn't have you followers and all this stuff. So I think like you have to keep putting goals in your pipeline. You can't just calcify.
Yep.
And a routine too. It has to be a routine set to you. Like you said, you like your mornings a little calmer. If you like your mornings rowdy and rock music, it all fits to you, not just like.
Yeah, I'll kill motherfuckers if I have to rowdy.
So another thing to piggyback on that is another reason why people stay stuck is they're addicted to learning instead of actually doing. So if you, it's a dopamine thing. You can say this, you can say that, you can say whatever you want. You can go watch whatever YouTube videos, motivational TikToks, courses, screenshots, whatever. But if you're never taking action to it, it's never like you're still staying in the same place. You might feel like you're becoming better, but you really are not. Just because you're seeing and thinking you're taking action because you're watching these videos and learning, but you really not, because you're not taking action to what you really want to do. If you want to do day trading and you go watch videos and stuff and you're not really taking actions to it, you're going to stay in the same spot that you were yesterday.
I feel that. I know a woman, smart as heck. I mean, she could have PhDs and all sorts of stuff. I mean, she's got the smarts of a brain surgeon, but she's so crippled by anxiety that she can't do anything. So she's got the knowledge to do everything, but not the willpower to push through herself to actually go out and physically do the things. So she's just stuck turmoiling at home, not knowing what to do with herself. You know, and it sucks for her. I wish the best for her, but like, you know, if you can't push yourself to get out and do it, you're not going to do anything. You have to work yourself to get anywhere.
Information can feel productive, but it's just the progress. You might feel like you're being productive listening and being motivated, but if you're not taking actions, nothing changes. Like nothing changes if nothing changes.
Well, and a lot of people say, well, I'm alone in this, or it's hard, or it's boring, or I don't get any instant gratification out of it. No, you probably aren't going to get some of that. And a lot of people will avoid these issues or these change topics because of that. But the reward dopamine, bro, instead of the dopamine for reward, the dopamine from the reward is so much greater, and the sense of accomplishment because you did it alone. And you're never really alone, dude. You'll have support groups.
Right.
You know, your people will still love on you and want to help that, and you will inspire change within them too. So don't believe the lie that your brain's going to tell yourself, that the enemy of this world's going to tell yourself that you're alone and it's boring, because you might find that through some of this change you made new friends. You found something new that you loved that was adventurous and courageous. Like I started kayaking years ago, and I thought, that's probably going to be boring and lonely. It's kind of a solo sport usually, you know. And I found so much peace in it, you know. A lot of people say that golf is boring and lonely. I go out golfing alone all the time, and I found so much peace.
We have so much fun. We laugh so much on the golf course.
It's amazing, and I get instant dopamine from that, you know. But the long term is so much better, dude. He doesn't use drugs or drink at all. He doesn't. His Zens are really the only fucking stupid shit he does. So he knows about dopamine, you know, like instant gratification. That's why he's nutting in bitches. Edit that out. Freedom! That'll lead us into segment 4, the identity problem.
Well, I was going to piggyback on that. Life is all about happy medium. Yeah, you can work all you want and do everything you want, but like, if you are not doing those little things that make you happy, like going golfing, life is a happy medium. You have to find something that will get
Fill you back up.
or get your mind off the work. Because if you truly are putting in the work, you're going to be like, drained. You got to find something that actually fill you back up, reboot.
Yeah, burnout's a real thing for sure.
You know,
Like for me, it was baseball for so many years. Till like that was kind of my coping mechanism was baseball.
That was your identity, you know.
Yeah.
You were a baseball player.
Yeah.
That's what you did.
Till I just baseball wasn't a thing no more. So then I had to find another coping mechanism. So it's
Machinations?
we're still working. We're still working on them.
So at first like snowboarding and the gym obviously, and I've been hanging out with a little more people, and that's just kind of what. Okay, segment number 4.
So
You can't change your life without changing your identity. That's just that too. If someone comes and asks you what are you doing and you say I'm still trying to figure it out, like why do you try and figure it out? Like don't you already know what you? That's just another thing. What I feel is more, what's the word? Attractive in a woman is knowing what they want. That kind of piggybacks on this of knowing what you want. If you aren't knowing what you want in life, that's something you should sit down with yourself and figure out what you want and take action to what you want to do.
well,
And act like that person.
you got to become who you're trying to become. It's called change. So you actually have to hold yourself accountable. I know in this world that accountable, because we can all just do what we want, be what we want, imagine what we want, and make others have to follow suit and believe what we want and all this stupid fucking shit, man. Just go be comfortable in who you are, dude, and embrace it, and then adapt to it, man. And don't worry about, he doesn't have to be in the same spot of change as me. He doesn't have to recognize it. He doesn't have to feel the same way as me. He doesn't have to respect it for me to know who the fuck I'm becoming and what I'm doing in my life. And if I'm still worried about him not recognizing who I am, then I haven't figured it out myself and I'm still empty. Point blank. And that's not just a stab at these different communities and things like that in the world. That's just a fact. If you know who you are and you're ready to change and do something about it and put that thought into action, he doesn't have any fucking bearing on that, and neither does he. And where they're at in their thought process has nothing to do with who the fuck I am. So why would I listen and believe what they say and get caught up in that?
Right. Yeah, and to go with that, I mean, it matters a lot, too, who you hang out with. If you're hanging out with that same group of friends you've had since you were 12, and no changes are happening in your life, then that first change needs to be to make some new friends that have similar ideas and interests as you. If you are who you surround yourself. You hang out with a cocaine dealer all the time, you're going to be doing cocaine. That's just how it is,
Yep, eventually.
So surround yourself with people who are going to build you up and get you to where you want to be and who you want to be.
Yep, you're only as successful as your least successful friend.
That's exact. So for me, whenever I do something snowboarding, I always hang out with people that are better than me.
Yep.
And
Which is probably pretty easy. The bunny hill's covered in them.
my God, pipsqueak.
I love bunnies on hills.
But if you think about it,
I hope your woman watches it.
if you think about it, a winner is just a loser that didn't give up. That's it. That's something.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
And I've said this on my TikTok, dude. I have failed more times than you've tried. I wake up and have failed on the daily multiple times, over and over and over and over. Today I did not fail when I woke up. Today was a progressive day. Tomorrow, we'll see what it has in store. We're not going to worry about it till tomorrow because it's got its own challenges.
And you gotta kind of manipulate yourself to believe that you're the person that you want to be, and keep waking up each day pretending like you already that person. Like for me, it'd be like, how can I explain this? Just kind of showing up every single day, already believing you're the person that you want to be in the next 3 or 4 years. So, like for me, I want to be in Tampa and helping other people learn the skills that I have.
You want to be a tampon?
No, I want to go live in Tampa and help people learn the skill that I already have, like the high income skills, and wake up every single day. What are you doing this for?
Just got confused by your words.
Okay, words are hard.
See? That's what I'm saying. I thought you said tampon.
Still hung up on that.
What else? Where else are we? All right.
Why did people quit?
A lot of people do quit because they don't feel like they're winning. They quit right before their change happens, too. So many people give up. A lot of people, I want to go back just a little bit, too. Like, a lot of people don't start something or they won't step out and do something greater or better for themselves out of fear. And, like, I want to go back to school, but I'm afraid. I'm a little bit older than the rest of the class, or this is like this, or maybe I won't have money, or I don't know about the new people, or maybe I'll be dumb, or maybe it'll be hard, or maybe this, or maybe that, or maybe I'll fail. And they're like, and I'm the only person that was going to feel this way, so I'm just not going to do it. I wish I could be like the other people that didn't feel this way. They all felt that way. The one thing that was different between them and the person that didn't is they did.
Another thing too is you can't compare yourself to anybody else too, because everyone has their different roads to success or different roads to life. Like comparing yourself to other social media influencers or other people that are already quote unquote made it, you only see the good. They never ever show the bad.
No, you don't get to see the struggle. It's like skateboarding videos. Nowadays we get to watch all the bails over and over and over and over. But we used to skate. I don't know if you used to skate, but you snowboard. But like just to hit that one rail, dude, you're looking at 75 tries of fucking eating shit just to get that one 3-second clip of me fucking clicking that fucking 50-50 grind or whatever, and it's like.
Well, like even look at us as an artist. You've been doing art for 4 years. I've been doing art for 30 years, and like the imposter syndrome can kick in so quickly when you're There are so many great artists there that you could want to achieve. You could want to get there and be there. But if you start comparing where you're at to what they're doing, you're gonna feel like an imposter. You're gonna want to quit. Whereas you should strive to achieve. You can't compare, but you can strive to achieve to get to where these artists are that you appreciate.
I'm not sure. I think maybe it was Einstein who said, every man's a genius. It might not be. You guys are going to just chew me up in the comments, and I don't really care. Chew me up. I don't have emotions like most people. So he said that every man's a genius, but if you judge a fish by how it climbs a tree, it'll spend its whole life thinking that it's stupid. And you got a wheelhouse, bro. Stay in it and perfect it. Maybe your genius is just being a great father or a great wife or a great meal prep or a great organizer. Capitalize on that and spread it. You don't have to be able to be like, oh, well, man, I can't play the fucking guitar or draw or paint, so maybe I don't have anything. Everybody's got something. And if you've spent your whole life thinking that you haven't, nobody's told you that you do.
Thanks.
But I got a modeling and acting job.
No.
Abercrombie and Fitch?
No, so
Liberty.
Outside the front of the mall.
He's the
Catch me up at the mall,
guy.
Shirts off.
Is it cool if I just ad-lib? Liberty.
No, but actually though, so that was something I really wanted to do since I was a kid, is become a model or actor. But I grew up fat and unattractive.
He'll get there.
So then again, I took action this week to actually.
Well, you actually sent that one dude pictures of your back for $200. That's modeling.
Exactly. That's what changed my mind. I was like, damn, I could low-key actually do this.
What these feet look like.
So I had
Even better rested in my lap.
I had an audition thing 2 days ago, and they said that if we like you, we will give you a call. But if you don't hear anything from us, then basically fuck you.
Was there a black couch involved?
No.
Okay, that's good.
Casting couch.
So they reached out to me yesterday and said that they actually see that I could be a good fit for the modeling and acting thing.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. So then I have another second interview on Saturday when I'm in.
What's the modeling company like? John Casablanca?
Yeah.
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 You know them?
Yeah, I used to model for them when I was younger.
Yeah.
Real talk, yours truly was a child model a little bit.
But also the sad part is people quit before things get, when people quit when things get quiet. Like no likes, no validation, no quick wins, no nothing. So when people don't see success after the first week, people quit. Like it goes back to the thing. Winners are just losers that didn't give up. If you don't give up, you're eventually going to win. It's like you're due for a big win at gambling.
Well, just
if you
a
don't give up,
statistic. Like BS, every chick on frickin' Tinder out, and he gets responded to. But not every chick responds back. I mean, he goes through about 500 a day.
Okay, he's lying. I swear.
His stuff, you should see the callus. He has an indent on his screen. These screens wear out. Swipey, swipey, swipey.
Okay, people are gonna watch and think I'm a fucking asshole or a dick or a queen.
We're just kidding. B's a virgin, guys. Yeah. He hasn't had pussy since pussy had him. He is just a beginner. But if any of you guys want to change that,
or you
like and subscribe and share it.
I swear I'm not an asshole. I swear. Man.
No, he's not an asshole. No, he'd have to eat more of it. No, B's a good guy. I'm just putting him on blast because he's 20 and he needs to fucking get some thicker skin if he's gonna hang out with a guy like me. And
Oh, I have thick skin.
not foreskin. My foreskin's got a callus.
One thing that we're going to leave you with is the future self is begging you not to waste your time or waste a season. And we are coming into a new year, and people are going to wait till the new year to do what they want. Why not start now? What is stopping you from doing it right after this?
Right now, the minute this thing drops, the minute you get off, if your goal is to lose 10 pounds, start doing push-ups. If your goal is to be a better husband, go buy your wife some flowers and give her a foot massage and have dinner on the table for her tonight. You know, if your goal is to be a better wife, then get the fuck off your phone and go be one. Like, whatever it takes. If your goal is to be a better kid, then go show your parents right now.
It doesn't have to even be a crazy
just
goal.
start
It can just be
something.
It's a little thing, like you said, get off your phone to be with your kids a little bit more. Or like if you're younger, like me, that are trying to get out of the 9-to-5 lifestyle and actually want to build something for your future, like go and start it. What is like, what I feel like all these kids, like they are wasting their teen years. And one thing that
I wouldn't know anything about wasting teen years.
I was wasted through my teen
Truth.
There was this quote that I thought of actually yesterday before the gym.
Oh, so it's probably going to be pronounced a little fucked up, but we're going to listen.
Yeah, give
Stay
me a
tuned,
sec.
folks.
Yeah, give me a sec. The biggest lie I got told is yeah, that's what it is. The biggest lie that I got told is enjoy your youth years, which I think is pretty fucking retarded. Because youth years is you're
Stupid. We'll beep that out. I think I said the K word earlier too. I mean, unalive.
okay. Enjoying your youth years, I feel like people my age are going out partying at college, just wasting their years. And after college, you're just stuck and they're 25, 23 years old and have no plans. But
no plans.
And a lot of debt.
And a lot of debt and addiction issues, you know.
But most of
Maybe
these
an
people
STD.
most of these people that are younger, they stop.
Just kidding. You guys, I really am just kidding. He's a good boy.
Now I lost my train of thought, dickhead.
That's easy to do too.
Just take the risk. If you're younger and if you want to become successful, you have nothing to lose. If you're already living with your parents and if you already have stuff provided for you, like, why not risk everything you have?
And just keep living with them. Actually,
They'll love it.
I actually wanted to move in with B's parents because they, he's got a good. I need it.
No, but that's a great point though, because once you hit your 30s or your 40s and you want to make those changes, you got to start thinking about your wives, your kids, your house payments. You have the freedom to make the choice when you're your age. When I quit that bank and blew my life up, I mean, I'm paying for it now, credit card debt, cars getting taken back, to chase a dream you want. It's easier to start chasing your dream when you're younger. You got less stuff that's holding you down.
And like carpe diem, dude. Seize the carp, bro. Like, you got one life. Tomorrow's not promised to anybody. You can sit on your couch and say, man, I really wish. And in the end be like, God, I just never took the time to. Mm-hmm. Or you could start taking the time to and look back and be like, dude, I've never wished for anything in my life.
And my biggest fear is sitting on my deathbed and saying I wish I did this or I wish I did that or just saying I wish I did something. That's probably my biggest fear. And clowns.
And we're all... He's afraid of this.
Wait, that shit's some creepy... No,
that is creepy.
I got scared.
One of my customers, her daughter, I don't know how old she was when she did this, but she did this costume by herself and her makeup all by her fucking self. I think she was like maybe 12 years old.
I would never
and
slap
I was
a
like,
bitch,
that is
but I'll
so
slap
badass. I need a picture of that. And the little girl is ultra talented. Not really signed. I can't really remember. I think it was made it crooked. You tell me out there in TV land. If that's crooked.
Take the risk. If you have nothing to lose and nothing to lose, just
keep on it. Don't stop. Don't stop. The race isn't over till it's fucking over.
Like for trading, it got to a point where it was every last penny I had into trading, and then I saw a little bit of success, and then I started going back down the old habits I had, and then I started losing everything again. So then I had to take a mental break, and now I'm back trading, and everything is going actually really good trading.
I could tell you the younger you start too, the sooner you'll start getting the dividends out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've only had this shop for 15 years. I'm 46. Do the fucking math. You know, I mean, I've been doing this forever, but I've only owned Lucid for 15 years. So could you imagine if I had got on this shit at V's age? I would be retired by now. You guys would be seeing me on the golf course or on the beach. You wouldn't be seeing me in a tattoo shop anymore.
I'd rather risk my money for freedom than risk my freedom for money. Oh, call it that.
Yeah, you're talking to 2X fucking alleged fucking... We were pretty divisive in how we wanted to make money back in the day.
Yeah, any way possible.
I don't know, I just feel like with all this, as we get ready to close down before our weekly Bible verse or whatever, like, the deal is if you feel like you're getting stagnant, step up the pace, crunch a little bit harder. If you feel like you're going to die from it, keep pushing through. You're really close to a breakthrough. If you're not seeing the results you hope you're going to see, don't give up. Change the method in which you're trying to move.
And you actually need to do what you want to do for the actual purpose of it, not because of money. If you're going to do something for just the money, you're never going to be successful at it. And if for trading, if you're doing trading just because of the money and the out term of it, it's never going to happen. You have to do it because you actually love the skill, love the aspect of it, and actually love doing what you want to do. Then money will come.
I would strongly even suggest that as you're trying to move for change, unless you're doing something business or goal oriented here, but if you're just trying to move for change, for success, like personal victories, leave all monetization out of the fucking question. Because if you're measuring your worth and your success rating by the monetization of it, you're missing the point. Okay? So this is great stuff, and B's already figuring out who the hell he is, and he's using this as his experience, and I'm using other stuff, and so is he. The goal here isn't, nobody's going to give a shit if you're a millionaire. The only person who's going to care if you're a millionaire is you. I promise you. Nobody gives a fuck about your financial status except for what you think they give.
Maybe that third cousin you haven't talked to in 10 years.
But
no one cares about the rollers, no one cares about the cars, no one cares about anything.
Start worrying about, how do I put momentum in my life? How do I shake off this crust? How do I start to break out of the mold, step out of the norm, and move into the uncomfortable? And how then do I move through the uncomfortable to come out the other side? Monetization is great, and we want to see you successful. We want to see you living out your dreams and having financial freedoms. I think that that's a beautiful thing, and I think that it's a blessing. But I think that if that's the only thing that's motivating you and carrying you, you really need to go back to step 1 and 2. Because step 1 and 2 means self-worth, and self-involvement in your own life, So get off the couch, pick something up, put it in your hand, go do it, and report back to us, because you're going to like, subscribe, and share, and comment, and you're going to tell us what's going on in your lives.
And it's
we
going
want
to
to know.
take time. It's not going to happen overnight.
No. But if you start today, I promise you, by spring, you're going to see results that you never thought possible, promises you didn't know were there, things in your life that have manifested. You got to put it in your pipeline. You got to make your goals, and you got to say, no matter what, this is the thing I'm going to try to reach. And you need to manifest it every day. Pray about it. Think about it. Make it be a part of your life. And you're going to see shit come to fruition. I promise you. I know you're going to, because it happens in my life, and any other person who's successful, they'll tell you the same thing. So,
and every loss is a lesson too. So like last night, if I had one more winning day of $200, I was going to take a $5,000 payout. So then I went completely against my trading rules, and then instead of making $200, I lost $1,000. So every loss is a lesson in some sort of way. So like I didn't follow my rules because I got greedy and wanted the money that night instead of waiting a couple hours later to receive it. And now
because he was looking at a success and a monetary value versus I know that it's there. I can just sit back and so. But anyhow, we got to wrap this up. I'm gonna have to start inking. We got work to do. I'll leave you with a Bible verse today. It'll be Hebrews 12 verse 2 out of the New Living Translation. We do this by keeping our eyes on Jesus, the champion who initiates and perfects our faith. Because of the joy awaiting him, he endured the cross, disregarding its shame. Now he is seated in the place of honor beside God's throne. So, pray on that, think on that. This also incites change, because following Jesus incites change. So, if you want to change, focus on something greater than yourself. You don't have to focus on my God, but focus on something greater than yourself. Thanks, people.
Next podcast will come tan. Going to Florida.